BTRDA 1400 Championship has seen utter dominance in the last couple of years at the hands of this formidable partnership. Julian Wilkes and Will Rutherford-Child in that Nova have been, frankly, unstoppable. In 2012 there were those that tried, but ultimately they failed. Wilkes took the double, and with overall finishes as high as third, it wasn't just the cars in his own class struggling to keep up either. With Justin Lawson sidelined after his huge accident last season, Kieran Darrington out for this year, and 2012 runner-up Marcel Freeling taking a sabbatical, the task of keeping Wilkes honest in 2013 falls to a handful of regulars. Roger Priestnall, Darren Pinchin and Dave Bennett, to name a few. All these drivers capable of a good result, and on the right day they've shown they've got what it takes to challenge for victory. But in 2013 there's one man who so far has shown the promise of taking the fight to the reigning champ. BTRDA new boy Matt Smith in the Ford KA, fighting hard on unfamiliar stages to at last give Wilkes something to watch in his mirrors. And with all these top drivers fighting to knock Wilkes off the top spot, round 2 promises real drama and a great spectacle. The Malcolm Wilson Rally is go. Welcome to special stage. We're here in Cumbria for round 2 of the 2013 REIS Get Connected 1400 BTRDA Rally Championship. As you can see, because of the excitement of round 1, the spectators are out in force here in the stages. Stay tuned, we'll bring you all the action from this rally. After 3 stages in the Cumbrian forests, our 1400 leaders would once again be Julian Wilkes and Will Rutherford-Child. The pair here visiting these stages for only the second time, but making a good impression at the top nonetheless.
Whoa. 4 right tightens, hole inside, 3 left cut. Steady it up, Joe. And 2 right, into 3 left, don't cut. Into 3 right, half long. Into 3 left long. Steady it up, Joe. You're leery as hell. And 4 left, 60 down.
This year's 1400 newcomers Matt Smith and Giles Dykes lying second at this early stage, just 23 seconds back from Wilkes, and showing that the battle from round 1 was recommencing here at the second round of the championship. Sean Matthews and Thomas Parry make their return to the series in their Mark II Escort. Having been blighted with engine problems throughout 2012, they got off to a good start here in Cumbria to hold third now. And despite rolling the car on a test the day before the event, Harry Gardner and Elliot Graham would make it to the start and also managed to get into 4th place at this stage, although moments like this would not help the nerves inside the car this weekend. Our leading Proton pair at this stage, Roger Priestnall and Jamie Forrest, they hold joint 4th place with Gardner heading into first service. And the second of the Protons, just 4 seconds back in 6th, will be Northern Irishman Chris Farrell, with Devon's Andy Ballantyne on the notes. With the brand new and highly anticipated Toyota Yaris finally making its BTRDA 1400 debut, Ash Slights and Matt Wattham settle into a steady pace to hold 7th at this early stage. And another crew making the trip over from Ireland are Leroy Mills and Robert Fife, the pair hoping to contest a few rounds at the Miller's Oil's 1400 series this year. They get off to a good start in 8th. With the Igo not being ready for the Wydeen, Cameron Davies and Alistair Dodd had to use their 2-litre Fiesta ST for round 1, leaving them with a 1400 dropped score. But they get their campaign back on track here as they hold 9th and first of the class 1400C cars. And rounding off our top 10 are 1400 veterans Martin Shaw and Ian Prout in their distinctive Escort. Not the best of weekends for Dave Bennett and Alistair McNeil. Some problems early on in the day would slow progress on the results, but they'd be followed by a retirement in stage 4 with a broken track would end. Another early retirement in the form of David Martin and Richard Simmons. They stop in stage 2. And despite their quick pace, even with that spin in stage 2, Harry Gardner and Elliot Graham are forced to retire in stage 4 when they take a wheel off their 106. In the Rally First category, it would be a new name at the top of the table in the form of Slovenian driver Marko Jerem with Steve Green on the notes. This surprisingly the local rally for the pair, both working at M Sport when they're not out leading rallies. The pair hold a 30-second lead at this early stage. And having suffered with electrical problems on round 1 with their MG ZR, Joe Everett and Calvin Holdsworth make a return to their trusty Vauxhall Nova for this event, going well so far in second place. Just 2 seconds back in third are round 1 Rally First winners James West and Steve Edgington. Having a clean run so far, the pair would be looking to extend that in the fast-flowing Grisdale stages. In fourth are Mick Smith and Paul Osmond alongside, making this event their first of 2013, so feeling a little rusty, but still leading the RF 1000cc class. Another new crew in fifth are Rory Jones and Tom Hughes, the car not ready in time for round 1, so it was the start of the season right here for the pair. Just 6 seconds off fourth now. Our sixth Rally First crew and second of the 1 litre cars are Nick Carr and Joe Sturdy, having a good run out this weekend following their great result at round 1. Sitting in 7th place are Niall Moroney and Ian Jones, the 17-year-old in his first season of gravel rallying thanks to the Next Big Step programme that saw Aaron McClure step up into the BTRDA. The pair gaining speed and confidence with every mile, clear to see as well. A further 28 seconds back in 8th are Carl Davies and Anthony Litchfield in their similar Nissan Micra. And another former Junior 1000 driver in 9th, Rhys Price with experienced navigator Siobhan Pugh alongside, keeping the youngster in check on his gravel outing. And completing the top 10 in Rally First after 3 stages are Bart Lang and Simon Cox. So with 3 stages down, this is how the results are looking. With a further 2 stages through the Grisdale Forests complete, Julian Wilkes and Will Rutherford-Child still sit at the top of our leaderboard with a 21-second margin.
Julian, it's a familiar story for you out there in front. Going well?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, we were sort of head down, bottoms up this morning. Went for a bit the first couple. We ran out of brakes on stage 3. They were down to the metal, so we had a few moments towards the end of that. And then the last 2, we just sort of tried to ease through those 2 because they're the killer Grisdale ones. So yeah, I think Matt's about 20 behind us. He's really pushing on, and we're enjoying it. We're enjoying the challenge.
Going fastest though on the first Grisdale test by 5 seconds, Matt Smith and Giles Dykes in the Ford KA take the fight to Wilkes once again. However, they lose 3 seconds to the leaders on the following test. Nevertheless, the pair will be surely happy with these times on unfamiliar stages.
Matt, you're still pushing them hard up there in front.
Yeah, we gave it our best shot in those 2. We couldn't have gone a lot quicker.
Brilliant result for you on the Widing, and a surprise as well to see you out in the championship for the first time and pushing it hard.
Yeah, that's it. It's the first time we've done this event as well, so it's all a bit new, but we're really enjoying it.
Unfortunately, we lose Sean Matthews and Thomas Parry from 3rd place in stage 5. They suffer from more engine problems in that Escort. So following the retirement of a couple of crews in Grisdale, Roger Priestnall and Jamie Forrest are now up to the final step of the podium in 3rd. Still going strong as well.
Roger, how are you finding the Malcolm Wilson so far?
Tricky, a bit slippy. We had a good go on the first of the Grisdale, then we started running out of talent on the second one. It was ended up driving it like a Mark II. It was fun, sideways everywhere, but I'm not sure it was the fastest way to drive the car.
Well, as long as you're having fun.
Oh, definitely. We're having a right giggle. I'm getting told off a bit.
No problems?
No, not really. Car's handling not very pretty at the minute. We don't quite know why, but to be honest, it's making it more fun to drive.
Keeping pace with their Proton rivals in fourth are Chris Farrell and Andy Ballantyne, just 30 seconds behind Priestnall now. Ash Slights here with Matt Wattam alongside keep up a consistent pace in fifth as they continue to learn and set up that new car. Great to see something different out and about, and all built by Ash as well. In sixth, we've got Leroy Mills with Robert Fife alongside. The pair could have been a little higher on the order had they not incurred a 1-minute penalty for a jump start on stage 4. And entering our top 10 for the first time this season are Vin Hughes and Kevin Booth in 7th. The pair happy to have made it this far into the event following their stage 2 retirement at the first round. Just 10 seconds back in 8th are the only remaining rear-wheel drive 1400. It's Mark Shaw with Ian Prout on the notes. And in 9th, moving into the lead of the 1400 C-Class are Chris Hellings and Glyn Thomas. Some good pace in these stages see them catching and passing fellow competitors in the stage.
8 right long and 8 left in to 5 right long, Titan, slippy, 130 up middle, and 3 right to 3 left.
Clive Anstey and Karen Phelps complete our top 10 in their wide track Nova. Not the best outing for the pair, but the Nova's certainly not as developed as the Proton he had last season.
Join us after the break here at Special Stage as the action in round 2 of the REIS Get Connected BTRDA 1400 Championship continues.
Despite Marco Jerem and Steve Green only being out for fun on a local event, the pair extend their lead in the Rally First category to over 1 minute 30 seconds. They also set a time in stage 4 which was 4th fastest of all the 1400 crews. Round 1 winners James West and Steve Edgington move into 2nd now, on course for a strong points finish to add to that round 1 victory.
How's it going out there on the stages this morning?
Really good, thank you. I think we had a really slippery first morning, early morning as everyone else did, but it's been great this afternoon. We've changed the front tyres and we've got a bit more grip, so yeah, really good.
It's a familiar story right up there in front. Can you push on any more in this leaderboard?
I'm not sure if we can push on much more. We'll see. We want to get home and finish the Malcolm Wilson for the first time, so yeah, we'll see what we can do.
It's a good plan. Keep to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks very much.
Joe Everett and Calvin Holdsworth end stage 5 meanwhile in 3rd place despite rolling the car. They are however forced to retire due to having no brakes. Not that the car looked like it would have got much further anyway. Mick Smith and Paul Osmond still hold on to 4th after 5 stages as well as the Rally First 1 litre class lead. Maintaining a steady pace in 5th are Nick Carr and Joe Sturdy, the pair also lying 2nd in Rally First 1 litre. And here, Irishman Niall Moroney and Ian Jones keep learning with every passing stage, currently in 6th place in the rally. In 7th, Carl Davies and Anthony Litchfield in the Micra are opening up a big gap between them and 6th place. And just 1 second further back in 8th are Rhys Price and Siobhan Pugh. They'll be looking to jump up a place in the final 2 stages of this rally. Another crew to take a jump start penalty are Rory Jones with Tom Hughes alongside. This unfortunately pushes them down into 9th on our leaderboard. And rounding out the top 10 are Bart Lang and Simon Cox. So with just 2 stages remaining, this is how the leaderboards look. So after completing a final service and 2 further stages, this is how our Rally First crews ended up finishing. 9th place, and rounding off the Rally First finishers are Bart Lang, Simon Cox alongside on the notes. And 8th of our Rally First crews after that disappointing time penalty are Rory Jones and Tom Hughes in the sole MGZR. Dropping down a place to 7th on the final stage are Carl Davies and Anthony Litchfield. They do, however, come away with 3rd place points in Rally First 1.4. A push on the final stages, as expected, would net Rhys Price and Siobhan Pugh that 6th place finish at the end of this rally. Now Moroney and Ian Jones get their first finish of the season, arriving back at the finish in Cockermouth in 5th place. And 4th overall, 2nd Rally First 1 litre crew are Nick Carr and Joe Sturdy. Another points finish to add to the season tally so far. Mick Smith and Paul Osmond take 3rd and win the 1 litre class in the process. The change to red obviously working this time out. James West and Steve Edgington add some good points to their tally as they come home in 2nd place.
James, round 2, Malcolm Wilson, great result in Rally First, well done.
Yeah, really pleased today. We drove a steady morning, build our pace up, and then had a good couple of stages in the afternoon. So yeah, really good result.
And you looked to really enjoy it. Every time we saw you, you big grin ear to ear, and the car seemed to be all over the place enjoying it.
Yeah, it's the most important thing, isn't it, to enjoy it, I think. So yeah, we had great fun today. So.
Well done, good result.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
But taking the victory by a considerable margin are M Sport mechanics Marco Jarem and Steve Green, thanks to some seriously quick times throughout the day, and they hope to be back out depending on work commitments during the season.
Our Rally First 1.4 winners this weekend, Marco and Steve. Fantastic result, guys, well done.
Yeah, it was very good. Everything was working without problem. Car, co-driver, team, everything was good.
Now this is really your home event, Steve.
Well, kind of, yeah. I've moved up to Cockermouth because we work at M Sport, both of us, so it's a local event. We're just here this weekend. We can't really do many other rallies this year, but so we thought we'd just find something cheap to do it in. And that was
in one way or another, I'm sure you'll be doing rallies. Yeah. Well done, great result.
Thank you.
Cheers, thank you.
On to the overall classification now, and finishing in 10th are Chris Hellings and Glyn Thomas. A clean run for the pair as they take their 2nd Class 1400C victory of this year. Just 7 seconds ahead of the MG pair in 9th are Clive Anstey and Karen Phelps. The Nova still undergoing development work on only its 3rd rally. A good strong points finish in 8th for Vin Hughes and Kevin Booth, bitterly close to securing 7th position, but missing out by only 2 seconds. And that 7th position is taken up on the final stage by Mark Shaw and Ian Prout. They put a big push in that Escort on the final stage to take that place. 2 seconds up on Hughes at the final count. A fantastic finish of 6th for Irish visitors Leroy Mills and John Fife on only their 2nd BTRDA 1400 round and their first visit to these challenging stages. And having suffered with mechanical problems in testing with the new car, Ash Slights and Matt Wattam are relieved to see the finish in a solid 5th. 4th at the end of this rally for Chris Farrell and Andy Ballantyne is just reward following a 2012 season full of retirements. And in 3rd we have the similar Proton Satria of Roger Priestnall and Jamie Forrest. Another strong points finish for the pair here at round 2. Ford pair Matt Smith and Giles Dykes have to settle for 2nd best yet again, but some encouraging stage times along the way will undoubtedly leave them full of confidence, and of course leave the competition looking over their shoulders.
Matt, Giles, another second place finish and another fantastic finish, it has to be said. You were hot on their heels today.
Yeah, we're a little bit closer this time. We've really enjoyed our day. It's been a good day. Enjoyed it, haven't we?
It's fair to say, as well as the spectators and us lot here, Julian and Will have really enjoyed being pushed this year.
Yeah, it's been hard today. I think, we've pushed a lot, but it's been good fun. Yeah.
Now I know your season depends on budget, and I know we're hoping to see you for the whole season. Surely these two results now mean that Matt Smith is going to continue this campaign in the BTRDA.
Yeah, all been well. I think we're going to miss the next one, just due to the fact it's so far away from us. But
if there was one to miss, probably their home event is the one to miss as well.
Yeah, we aren't going to beat him back there, are we? So, no, we'll be back for the Plains. So.
But talking of that competition, and number one here again are the unflappable pairing of Julian Wilkes and Will Rutherford-Child. A victory of just over 30 seconds sees them sitting pretty at the top of the points table, but there's still a long way to go yet in this exciting championship.
Caution, 4 left and down hairpin right. Go on. And you've done it, you're there. 350 on the clock, well done.
Superb stage, mate, well done.
350 on the clock.
Julian, Will, rally winners once again here at the Malcolm Wilson. Well done. Will, I'd like to say it was a tough rally for you, but it never usually is it?
It was a tough day today. Matt and Giles have driven really well. They've pushed us on today. Grisdale, 2 stages. We took it quite carefully. We were careful in there. It was they're tough stages, and not knowing them very well, we were fairly careful through there. But it was really good fun, really good. It's a great championship, and the camaraderie's just been really good. So yeah, it was a good day.
Okay, fair enough. You two are always very modest, but to be fair to Matt, it has been a great battle today. You've got someone on your heels this season.
I know. I'm really pleased we have. It's about time. It makes the championship a whole lot better. He's really close as well. It's we have had it quite easy for a little while. Maybe we push as hard as we can, but we are trying to mind the gap now because he's getting that bit closer. So when we are ahead, we sort of snuck ahead this morning, and we just thought, well, let's try and consolidate that and see if we need to push, we can. But it went well.
Well, it's a similar story in the 1400 Championship here at the Malcolm Wilson Rally, but Julian Wilkes and Will Rutherford-Child are sure not to have it all their way for the rest of the season. Matthew Smith has shown us that in his Ford KA. Next up, we head to Somerset, and the action is promising to be just as good, if not better, than the first 2 rounds. We hope you'll join us then. Thank you for watching Special Stage.